Okay, so last week, somebody started a rumor that a celebrity liked getting doo-dooed on. First of all, sometimes I wish I couldn't read. And second of all, guys, honestly, don't knock it until you try. Wait, huh? Who's in my room? Anyways, today we're gonna be making... In a Dutch oven pot, melt yourself some unsalted butter. Add in the garlic and onions and saute it until it's opaque all the way through. Proceed to add in some flour. You might be asking yourself, what does this even do? I actually have no clue, but yeah, we're just gonna go with it, guys. We're gonna add in some liquid, which is going to be milk, vegetable stock, and clam juice. Toss in the potatoes for like 25 minutes or until you can poke it with a fork. Yeah, I should have probably waited a little bit more. Now add in your half and half and chopped clam. Adjust the flavor with salt and pepper, bacon, and some parsley. Guys, I know you can't see the clams, but I swear they're in there, okay? I still have the receipt. Guys, I just saw a post that Paul Gasol and his wife just had a baby girl today, and they named her after Gigi. I'm so emotional. A couple months ago, I tried this Korean cheese dog and it was amazing. So today we're gonna try to make it. First and foremost, get yourself some string cheese and hot dogs. Cut each of them in half and we're gonna put them on some to-go chopsticks. Look at it, we have the best of both worlds. We have cheese, we have meat. Anyways, to make the batter, it's really just flour, sugar, a little bit of salt, baking powder, milk, and 1 egg. Mix it until it's smooth. Looking back at this footage, how come none of you guys told me that my hair made me look like a pineapple? How come nobody told me? Oh yeah, we also need some panko breadcrumbs for the exterior. Do not forget that. Fry them in some hot oil until they're golden brown on the outside. It actually cooks pretty fast, so if you have a lot of people over, you can just crank them out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Add some parsley. Guys, I tried so hard to do a proper cheese pull, but the cheese just wasn't being itself that day. But honestly, I don't even blame the cheese because life is hard and sometimes I don't even want to... Wait, huh? Whoa, this got deep. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day because today we're making fish and chips. Shout out to all my UK tings. Hey, who the hell is growling? My neighbor Steve is acting up again. Anyways, season your cod fillet with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. And we're gonna copy and paste the same exact seasonings into a bowl of flour. It literally looks like it did nothing. Anyways, our second bowl is going to be the batter. Flour, salt, baking powder, and a little bit of beer. And if you're underage, you could just replace it with any carbonated drink except LaCroix because it tastes like fart water. I mean, beer does too. Dip your cod into the flour and then into the batter and then in some hot oil. And apparently you're supposed to tease it in. You naughty, you teasing me. Take your fish out when it's nice and crispy on the outside and we're gonna serve it with some chips or fries. I'm American, so we say fries. Potato. Add some parsley. I know someone's gonna say, where's the mushy peas? Where's the peas? I don't like peas. That's why there's no peas. It's too early, man. I woke up in the butt crack of the morning to do this. On today's menu, we're making ratatouille. And I have to warn you guys, unless you're an octopus with 8 hands, it's gonna take you about 1 hour to prep everything, okay? First off, cut your vegetables into thin slices and look at this eggplant. Cause somebody told Thanos that I have it schlong and he's not getting it back, alright? Finders keepers. Once our veggies are cut nice and thin, we're gonna get started on our sauce. Olive oil in, a little bit of garlic, 2 types of bell peppers, and some onion. Season it with some salt and pepper. And once the veggies are soft, we're gonna add a whole entire can of crushed tomatoes. Take it off the heat and we're gonna mix in some fresh basil and we're gonna proceed to stack on our vegetables that we cut. Okay, watch this. Okay. I topped it off with an herb mixture, covered it with aluminum foil and baked at 375 for 1 hour. And after all that work, my ratatouille came out the oven looking wrong, bro. It's not supposed to be swimming. But yeah, a lot of you guys requested me to do a vegan video. That's why I'm happy to say that no animals were hurt in the making of this video, but they're gonna be hurt in the next one. On today's menu, we're making creme brulee. Whoa, yeah! First things first, start off with some egg yolk. Mix it together with sugar. And whenever I use egg yolk, you guys always say that I'm gonna get salmonella. I've been eating so many Takis recently that salmonella could not live in my body if it tried. Anyways, warm up some heavy cream, salt, and espresso powder. The bitterness of the espresso powder really just complements the sweetness of the brulee. Boom, vanilla extract in. And we are gonna combine everything that we've made so far together, okay? Okay. I don't know what I'm looking at. Transfer them to ramekins and I thought I had enough for 3, but it was only enough for 2. All I know is pain. You want to put the ramekins in a baking tray with water so that it can cook more evenly, and we're gonna bake that for about 35 minutes. Once they're done, take it out, let it cool down for a little bit, and then into the Whenever you're ready to eat, we're gonna burn a layer of sugar right on top. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, add yourself some fruit and sheesh, let's go. This baking stuff is easy. I've been making Caucasian food for so long. Please let me make something from my culture. Okay, first off, get yourself some taro cake. This is not the type of cake that you can stick candles in and start singing happy birthday. Think of it like a squishy potato. Ah, okay. We're going to marinate that in some dark soy sauce, which is really just for the color. And now it is time to cook. Okay, throw some... Ooh. If my doctor had a social media, my next appointment would be like, I told you to use less oil. Ow, ow. Anyways, fry it until crispy, and now we're gonna add in some eggs. For some reason, my phone wasn't recording, but I did season it with garlic powder and pepper. Now for me, I like my eggs overcooked, like borderline burnt, so that's what I did. Green onions! PS5 orders just came out, so guys, if you have a girl, it is time to be on your best behavior. Give her a back massage, maybe wear her favorite Calvin Klein boxer briefs. Okay. Just do whatever it takes, and may the odds ever be in your favor. Guys, it's been a while since I had some wine. Ah, turn up. Okay, let's make dinner. First off, get yourself some sweet Italian sausages and squeeze it out of the casing. And in a pan with olive oil, we're gonna saute some garlic until it's fragrant. Add in the meat, brown it, and you can pretty much season it with whatever you want. I used red crushed peppers and onion powder. Deglaze the pan with a little bit of white wine, Pinot Grigio. And once your meat gets crispy like this, we can add in our milk, heavy whipping cream, and some tomato puree. Now, I'm gonna be honest, it does not look appetizing at all. But trust the process. I tasted the sauce. The sauce, I thought it was amazing. The only thing left to add was the orecchiette, pasta water, and kale. And that's pretty much it. Grate some Parmesan cheese on top. All I see on my timeline right now is people talking about, dude, I couldn't get the PS5, but like I had it in my cart. Bro, make a bowl of this pasta, drive to your nearest Best Buy, and seduce them with the pasta, alright? Modern problems require modern solutions. Levain Bakery is a very popular bakery in New York that's known for their gigantic cookies. And it doesn't seem like we'll be able to go there anytime soon, so let's try to make it at home. Yeah! Starting off, get yourself some brown and white sugar and mix it together with cold butter that's cut into small cubes. Slowly add in your eggs, and once we get it to an acai bowl consistency, we're gonna add in our flour, cornstarch, baking soda, and a little bit of salt to help us accentuate the flavors of the cookie. Accentuate? I like that! Okay, for this specific cookie, we're using walnuts and chocolate chips. Fold that into your dough, and once we form our cookie, we need it to be the size of a baseball. Now the recipe says to cook at 410 for 10 minutes. I did that and it was too raw. I would recommend 350 for 15 minutes. Feel free to experiment, but in conclusion, you should get something that looks like this. Not only is this the best cookie I've ever made, this is the biggest cookie I have ever seen with my own 2 eyes. I ate it, my skin broke out for a week straight, and I'd do it again. Cue the emotional music. Today is our 1-year anniversary of making food videos. First of all, I got commitment issues, so I don't even know how we got here. But yeah, 1 year, over 100 videos posted, close to 150 videos filmed, but some of it got lost because my laptop got wiped and the other recipes tasted like ass cheeks, so I couldn't post it. This year, I made enough food to feed a small country. And the funniest part is I don't even know how to cook at all. I literally just follow recipes online. Now, you guys might think I make these videos for you. Hell no! I started making these videos because I was down and out for like 2 years, and these videos came what was I gonna say? Bro. Thank you guys so much for your support. I'm so grateful for each and every single one of you guys, and thank you guys for giving me a purpose. Happy 1 year, baby, let's go! Now, will I make it to the 2nd year? I don't know. Tomorrow is not promised, okay? So I have to say I love you guys, man. Japanese A5 Wagyu. I can't even begin to tell you guys how long I've been waiting for this moment, okay? And after joining about 3 different Cash App pyramid schemes, I finally bought a piece. Let's go! Take a second to appreciate that marbling. Thank you. Starting off, get yourself a stainless steel pan on medium heat, and we're just gonna render out some of that Wagyu fat that I trimmed off earlier. Lay down your steak, and you wanna cook it for about 1.5 minutes on each side with salt and pepper. The reason why we don't use that much seasoning is because you want to taste the quality of the meat, you know what I mean? Can you imagine eating this with like A1 sauce or ketchup? That is disrespectful. Take it out, cut it into cubes, and most importantly, add some parsley. No, for the first time ever, we cannot put parsley on this either. I saw this guy guy on YouTube eat it with salt, wasabi, and fried garlic, so I'm copying him. Ooh, he's copying, I'm telling. Anyways, yeah, some of the softest meat that I've ever had, pause, literally melts in your mouth. But most importantly, it got the mom seal of approval. Case closed. Everybody knew a hot Cheeto girl in high school, okay? You know what I'm talking about. She would eat hot Cheetos for breakfast and walk the mile during PE. Today's video is dedicated to my shorty because we're making hot Cheeto wings. Starting off, we're gonna season ourselves some flour, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika. Basically everything you have in the cabinet. In our second bowl, we're gonna mix up some eggs. And the last thing we need are some hot Cheeto puffs. I don't have a food processor, so I had to improvise. Okay, you basically want small pieces so that we could bread our chicken. And yeah, just do the 3-step breading process like usual. This is easy. Make sure that you get as much hot Cheeto dust as you can on that chicken, and we're gonna deep fry it at 350 degrees for about, I think, 7 minutes. Wait for it. Doesn't it look crazy? Like, it's so red it almost looks fake. As for the flavor, it went to the liquor store and it never came back. I think the hot Cheeto flavor gets canceled out once you fry it, so you need some sauce, okay? But other than that, the texture was crazy, and overall it was actually pretty good. On today's menu, we have mac and cheese. Let's go! Starting off, you want to shred yourself some fresh Gruyere and cheddar cheese. Where do I buy the cheese? I buy mine at Trader Joe's because they have like 1,000 different kinds. Moving on, we're gonna make our roux, okay? A little bit of melted butter, flour mixed together until it's a little bit toasty. And at this point, we could add in our whole milk and heavy whipping cream. Make sure that your liquids are very cold or else you're gonna get a very lumpy cheese sauce. Season it and taste it. And mine was so good, I could literally drink it out of a straw. Alright, but no, mix in some of the cheese and let it melt. And once your sauce is frictionless, we're gonna add in the macaroni. He's using the wrong pasta, it has to be elbow. Shut up. We're trying a new noodle today, okay? A little bit of experimentation, if you will. Finish everything off with your cheese and panko breadcrumb. Bake it for 25 minutes and add some parsley. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Guys, picture this, okay? You wake up one winter morning, it's cold, you make some mac and cheese for your girl and her boyfriend, you guys cuddle. Wait, huh? What did he say? On today's menu, we're making churro cheesecake. Eater. Did I hear that right? Yes, you did. Churro cheesecakes. First off, get yourself some cream cheese, egg, and vanilla extract, and we are gonna mix that up until it's smooth like this. Okay. Now in a baking tray, you want to brush it with butter, alright? The more butter, the merrier. Throw in some cinnamon sugar and make sure that it hits all the surface area. And these, I hate these, literally explodes while you're opening it. For what? Unroll the dough sheet and gently place it into the baking tray. Add in your cream cheese mixture, and you want to lather it out until it's smoother than Johnny Sin's head. Alright, major pause. Finish everything off with the second layer of dough and cinnamon sugar and bake in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes. Take it out, let it cool down a little bit before you cut it into pieces, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Parsley! Justin Bieber and Betty came out with a song talking about I'm so lonely. Bro, me too. But at least I'm gonna be lonely in my limited edition tie-dye parsley sweatsuit releasing next week. Bro, I can't. Today we're making Mongolian beef. Let's go! Starting off, get yourself some sliced beef. I'm using flank. And we want to cover it in some cornstarch, okay? This will basically allow the beef to get really crispy when we brown it, which is what we're gonna do right now, okay? High heat, a little bit of oil, and we want to cook that beef until it's super crispy on the outside. Remember, when you're making Asian food, you need garlic, ginger, and green onions, okay? That's like having Stephen Curry, me, and Kevin Durant on the same basketball team. Too much power. Add in your soy sauce and water. Dark brown sugar and sesame oil, and once you get it to a simmer, we're gonna add in a cornstarch slurry to thicken up that sauce. Once the sauce gets thick enough to coat the back of a spoon, we're gonna add in our beef. Guys, I forgot the most important part, okay? I forgot to season the meat. I mean, it's swimming in sauce anyway, so I don't think it matters. PSA, okay? Do not DM me with the snowflake emoji talking about you icy, I'm a glacier. No, I do not have Quavo money for you, okay? I have McDonald's drive-thru money, and that's about it. Ooh, it's spooky. It's spooky season, so we're making chocolate chip pancakes. In one bowl, mix together flour, baking powder, salt, and sugar. And our second bowl is gonna be for our wet ingredients, which is 2% milk, egg, butter, and vanilla extract. Never in my life have I made a decent pancake, and I figured out why, okay? Do not over mix the batter. Put as much effort into the mixing as you guys do in your studying, okay? Which is really not that much. You guys study for a whole 5 minutes and then go on social media for 1 hour. Huh? I invented that technique. Anyways, throw a 1/4 cup of the batter into the pan, and once they start developing these bubbles, you want to flip it. Our goal here is to get a nice and brown color on each side. Ah, okay. Top everything off with a slice of butter, syrup, chocolate chips, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Guys, Bryson Tiller is finally dropping an album tonight. Let's go! He's back and he's better. He wants you bad as ever. Girl, I forgot the lyrics. Anyways.